Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy TV Sports back with another video, and this is our inaugural 2020. I want to start something new for the first, beginning of a new decade, beginning of a new year. I'm gonna start something new. I'm gonna start doing a podcast. So this is our first podcast of the day. Of the year. EBTV Sports podcast, man. Something new. And today we're gonna talk about Gervonta Davis and the situation. Is he ducking Lomachenko? Is he ducking other opponents? And so yeah, man. Yo, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because Gervonta Davis is such a dangerous fighter now. Do I think he's ducking Lomachenko? Um, I would say yes. Yeah, people who really support me, who really follow me, they know I don't really like Lomachenko. Not a big fan. But I'll say this: they're not ducking Lomachenko because of the threat. Because he's not really a bigger threat. He's not going to. We all know the reason why they're not dunking. The reason why they're ducking Lomachenko is not because Loma's a big knockout threat. Because throw Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko in the ring right now, Lomachenko's not going to stop Gervonta Davis. But I think the embarrassment is of him losing, man, to Lomachenko. I mean, Lomachenko is a great fighter. I think it's a good possibility that he does beat Tank. Although I think Tank will win that fight, but that possibility. They're not gonna take that risk, and people are like trying to discredit Gervonta Davis's win over Gamboa last Saturday. I thought it was a great win, and Gervonta Davis, he's not fighting the best of opponents. I mean, Gamboa was probably his best fight of his career, best opponent of his career. But I think he needs to go out to the go fight some other people, bro. Go into the deep waters, go in there and fight other people. So yeah, I think he is ducking Lomachenko. Uh, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis were quoted as saying, and I quote, we are in no rush to fight Lomachenko." And Lomachenko's getting old. His career not gonna last forever, man. You gotta hurry up and fight him. And these guys like Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather saying, and I quote, Gervonta Davis is number one pound for pound. That's ridiculous. He hasn't fought anybody, man. And I'm a big fan of Tank, bro. I tune into all his fights. I believe he's a dangerous fighter, but he hasn't fought anybody. And that does not warrant them saying he's going to be number one pound for pound, because that's just ridiculous. He's not going to be. He's not number one pound for pound. He's not even top five. He has to get in there and fight better competition. I don't even think Lomachenko's top five. Well, he is top five, number pound for pound. I don't think he's number one pound for pound. And like, people might come in my comments and be like, "Yo, how about Lomachenko ducking Tank? I mean, ducking Haney, Devin Haney." And I think Loma is. I mean, that's a very valid point, man. I don't think Loma wants any smoke with Devin Haney, bro. Devin Haney is being quoted as saying, "Man, look, I want all the smoke, bro." That's what he said. He wants to fight everybody because he's a young guy. That really goes back. That's just, you can really trace that back to, like, you can go outside of boxing. Um, Activism from young people is, I mean, people when you're young, that age, you're hyper. You want to do all of it. You're energetic. I mean, I guess you can say that you're not like mature enough. You're like hyper. I want to do this. I want to stand up. I want to speak up. I want to. That's when you're most energetic. That's when you're most motivated. When you get older, you're like, eh. So that's it. I mean, that goes back to boxing. Devin Haney is very motivated to fight, man. He's very motivated to fight everybody. He wants them all. So I think that's a big threat for Lomachenko. I mean, he has size over Lomachenko, and Lomachenko has proved that size doesn't matter in his case. He's beating guys 5'10", 5'11". He's 5'7". So yeah, Haney's not the tallest man. But Lomachenko is pretty short for an average adult. Haney's 5'9", he's 5'7". That can be a challenge for Lomachenko. Now I don't think Lomachenko wants that smoke. So it's two sides to the story, bro. Um, you know, Tank is ducking Loma. But Loma is also ducking people too. He's ducking Devin Haney, and I don't think Loma wants to come up and wait to fight anybody. But you know, like I said, stop. I don't want anybody calling Gervonta Davis number one pound for pound. That's just ridiculous. He's definitely not the number one pound for pound fighter. He has not fought any. I mean, He fought an older Gamboa, and I think if Gamboa was younger, he was school tank. He fought a. I mean, all of his other fighters are no names, But I'm gonna tell you something: the hypocrisy of the hypocrites in boxing, man. People who praise Lomachenko for everything he does. Because I play both sides of the argument. Now, I feel like people praise because Lomachenko really hasn't fought anybody either, but he's fought more credible opponents than Gervonta Davis, in my opinion. He fought Regan Dow. That was a credible opponent. He also fought. I mean, he fought an inactive Nicholas Walters. That was a credible opponent. Now, and then people really go back to Loma's victory over Jose Pedraza, and then they go to, and then they say Gervonta hasn't fought anybody, but then they reference Jose Pedraza when they're talking about Lomachenko, but Gervonta Davis also fought Jose Pedraza, so people don't look at both sides. Like, they don't look at both sides. Favoritism is bad in boxing because they'll praise Lomachenko for beating Jose Pedraza and say Lomachenko's fought the best opponents. But when they go to Gervonta Davis, they don't praise Davis for beating Jose Pedraza because Jose Pedraza is good when he fought Lomachenko, right? But then he all of a sudden turns into a bum when he fights Gervonta Davis, So I don't think people let's word for it, man. I don't think people are not consistent with their arguments, bro. They like I said, they'll praise Lomachenko for beating Jose Pedraza, but then they'll go back and say Gervonta Davis hasn't fought anybody. But he just beat the fighter that you praise, your favorite fighter, for beating. So hypocrisy in boxing is big. But like I said, man, and I think Gervonta Davis could beat Lomachenko, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he really could beat Lomachenko. But that threat of him getting beat, that's why the ducking, bro. And I think you cannot be calling Gervonta Davis number one pound for pound because he really hasn't fought a lot of people at all. I mean, and I think he needs to get out there and fight some credible. I want to see him with Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him with Tevin Farmer. And it's not really a lot of fighters right now who fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? Loma's ducked people. You can argue Floyd is ducked people. You can argue that. I mean, I don't really think so. But you can also argue, hey, Gervonta Davis is ducking Lomachenko, which I think he is. I mean, how are you in no rush to fight Lomachenko? I mean, Lomachenko, he's not a spring chicken, bro. You have to get up there. I mean, he won't be around for like a whole. He's not like a spring chicken. His career is starting decline in the number of years he has left, and it's a fight that people want to see. So I think if you're number one pound for pound, fight Lomachenko, bro. And that's really all I have for this first podcast, inaugural podcast of the year, January 3rd, 2020, bro. First podcast of the year. Happy New Year's, happy holidays. And that's all I got, man. EBTV Sports signing off. Which I think in the comments, please tell me, bro. And like I said, bro, I will be having more people on this podcast. We're inviting guests. So just stay tuned, subscribe, show your support, man. It doesn't cost to push the subscribe button. It doesn't cost to push the like button. And that's all I have, man. EBTV Sports officially signing off.